Alright, hey guys, I'm going to help you out with a video for our first challenge of week 2 for our cardiovascular conditioning. We need to do a couple things to be able to monitor both our progress and intensity level for this type of exercise. Whereas weight training, we often use like the number on the dumbbell to monitor our progress, we're going to use our heart rate for our aerobic exercise. First thing you need to do is figure out what your resting or routine heart rate is. That's your heart rate when you're not exercising. Okay, so just take your radial pulse right here, don't use your thumb, but use your 2 fingers here, right here below the thumb. Figure out what your pulse is. I count off how many times I feel that pulse in a 15-second period, multiply that by 4, boom, that's your resting heart rate. If it's below 75, if you're a female, below 70 if you're a guy, that's pretty good. If it's above that, that's why we're doing aerobic exercise. We should see that number lower as you get more conditioned, so that's one way you can monitor your progress. Okay, the second thing we're going to do is figure out what your training heart rate is, all right? We're going to use zone 1 as an example. Zone 1 is basically 65 to 85% of your max heart rate, and that's where I want you guys to be for the most part. So to get your max heart rate, we just use the number 220 minus your age, okay? For a 40-year-old, we're looking at 220 minus 40 puts us at 180. That's your theoretical max heart rate. So if you go above 180, you're probably falling off the treadmill. So let's take 65% of 180. That puts you at 117, and on the higher side, 85% of 180 puts you around 155. So 117 to 155 is where you should be for that zone 1 training. So when you hear that throughout the week, hopefully that helps give you a guideline. If you have a heart rate monitor, that makes it really easy. A lot of cardio pieces of equipment also have somewhere you can put your hands that help you figure out what that heart rate is on the fly. If you don't have anything like that, you're just going to have to go old school and take your pulse periodically through your workouts and see where you're at so that you make sure that you're working out above that 65% but below that 85% so that you can pace yourself for the full 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is that we put out there for you. So let's get good at using those 2 tools to help us monitor both our progress and our intensity level and get out there and have fun this week. Move, guys.